I'm thankful to have you here on this Thursday. We're going to go straight to headlines in just a few moments, those of which will include a two-car crash here in downtown Sagersville earlier today, arrest for trafficking in fentanyl, another for pistol whipping an individual, and another for aggravated DUI after a local woman tried to pick up her child from school under the influence, says Sagersville Police. And Magoffin County Sheriff Bill Meade made good on a campaign promise, and one he has reiterated in his first few months in office, on his first of what he says will be many federal drug raids that happened earlier today, and it's still ongoing at this hour. That is where I spent much of my morning and afternoon, and with that said, we'll have somewhat of a brief show so we can get what I can tell you about that investigation on tonight, and then make it to the Magoffin County Board of Education meeting, which I'm covering tonight in almost the same time frame. With that said, all of that comes up in just a moment.
What we have here is our famous chicken sandwich at your Sagersville Lee's, which is also Saturday's special. You can get a chicken sandwich, wedges, and a drink for just $6. Friday's special is a liver or gizzard dinner with 2 homemade sides and a biscuit for just $5.79 plus tax. Let's recap. Chicken sandwich, Saturday special, or get it any day of the week. Fridays, livers or gizzards at your Sagersville Lee's famous recipe.
I believe in Kentucky.
I believe in Kentucky.
I believe in small town values.
And mom and dad and the things they handed down.
I believe some of the best people in the world are farmers.
I believe in insurance that protects families, homes, and cars.
I believe in always finding a way to do what you love.
I am Kentucky.
I am Kentucky.
I am Kentucky.
The Seasonal Shop, where denim's always in. Just pick a length, a shade, and a style. Where the cats are always a win. And where just in are new ladies' fashions. All the accessories, ridge and holler, caps and tees, new flavors of your favorite skinny syrups, and if blue is your color, brighten your whole home with it, and all of the gorgeous home decor. And don't forget B&B, that's Bridal and Baby Registry, at the Seasonal Shop in downtown Sagersville. The reassurance of getting your medications and over-the-counter needs at Sagersville's oldest and most trusted pharmacy. The convenience of curbside pickup and call-ahead service. And the fact that you can walk in, order to go, or sit down and get gourmet quality hot fudge brownies, nachos, shakes, coffees, hot dogs with homemade sauce, desserts, and more makes it more than your hometown Good Neighbor Pharmacy. It's a destination in downtown Sagersville, Fraser's Prater Drugstore. It doesn't get any sweeter than that. Turning Ground, Larry Sparks, Ralph Stanley II, and the Clinch Mountain Boys, Russell Moore and Third Time Out, Kentucky True Grass, High Carbon Steel, Edgar Loudermilk Band, Terry Miller and Traveler, they're all going to be there. 20 nonprofit organizations with all of the fabulous food, fun, games, and prizes, they're going to be there. And for just $10, kids 12 and under get in free. You can be at the 20th annual Magoffin County Community Day coming up Saturday, August the 19th. 10 a.m. till it ends. Tickets are available right now and can be purchased at either location of the Sagersville National Bank, and every ticket gets you a chance to win this car at Community Day on the 19th.
It's my understanding one person went by ambulance and others may have gone by personal vehicle after a two-car crash on Parkway Drive in Sagersville, a pedestrian nearly being struck or hit by a vehicle or the vehicles.
I spoke to Sagersville Police Chief Neil Adams after he cleared the scene, who said it appeared as though both vehicles were traveling in the same direction towards the parkway, one initially in the merging lane, the other traveling in, of course, the eastbound lane, when they collided. Serious accident. The driver, a male of the pickup truck, was taken by ambulance to an area hospital. The female driver and a female passenger of the passenger car were possibly going to go by private vehicle, while there were two pedestrians, two girls who were actually walking on the sidewalk, which saw the accident happen and coming, and both jumped over the embankment over into the parking lot there of the old Magoffin County Water District. One of them getting some bumps and bruises and scratches and scrapes, and the other escaping injury, the one possibly as well seeking medical treatment afterwards privately.
Arrests making headlines at this hour include and begin with a man in the Big Sandy jail at this hour for pistol whipping another, seriously injuring him and robbing him before being found to be responsible for that attack, along with another alleged individual.
20-year-old Nathan Collins of Bevansville, Kentucky, was picked up by the Floyd County Sheriff's Department on a Martin County warrant that says that on the 8th day of this month, that evening in Martin County, he, with a Dylan Johnson, committed the crimes of burglary in the first degree, assault in the first degree, and theft by unlawful taking when the two went into the home of a Mike Chapman with the intent to assault and rob him. They were wearing face coverings. Once they got inside, beat the victim with a pistol in their fist and left him lying on his bed. They also stole an estimated $7,300 in cash from the victim's home. Eyewitnesses told police that they actually saw the defendants enter the home and that there was as well confirmed to be video surveillance confirming that. The victim suffered a fractured orbital bone, lacerations and cuts to his head, and other defensive wounds on his hands and body before running to a neighbor's house to call for help. The neighbor as well witnessing the two get into an older model Toyota Camry, fleeing the scene. No word on the arrest or charges for Dylan Johnson. Last night, around 7 o'clock in Paintsville police say that they were advised by someone that a female, who turned out to be 43-year-old Jennifer R. Fletcher of Sagersville, had fentanyl on her and was trying to sell it to other people, and upon making contact with her, claiming she didn't have anything, but officers did find a bag on her, and in that some scales, as well as a brown and white powder on top of the scales, and some other items related to drug activity. She said that the same powdery substance that she was found with was the same drug that they had caught her with last time and arrested her. She was charged with trafficking in fentanyl derivatives or carfentanil and possession of drug paraphernalia. Tuesday afternoon of this week here in Sagersville around 4:30 as school was getting out, Officer Mike Nichols with the Sagersville Police Department and our local school resource officer says he received a phone call from a school official about a woman that was picking up a child and appeared to be under the influence. He saw her driving without a seatbelt leaving the school grounds and stopped her, questioned her, and confirmed that she appeared to be under the influence as well, failing all field sobriety tests, with the driver being taken to the hospital for blood which was drawn there and sent to the Kentucky State Police lab. Shauna Puckett, 42 of Sagersville, was thus charged with endangering the welfare of a minor, driving under the influence, second offense with aggravated circumstances, no operator's license, no seatbelt, and no insurance card.
Still, my other top story to come is we'll take you to the drug raid that was happening earlier today at the behest of the Montgomery County Sheriff's Department, the DEA, and a complete list of other supporting agencies that I'll go through in just a few seconds. A brief community calendar tonight, but one brought to you by McGoffin Farm Bureau nonetheless.
Yes, a couple of reminders. The first being the Holiness House of Prayer annual Founders Day car show, Community Day this weekend. Going to be a big day on Saturday, and then Founders Day, of course, will kick off the last week of this month and first weekend in September, and the car show will be Saturday the 2nd, and this is your invitation. It's free. They'll start to register at 10, and, of course, awards will be at 2 in the city park across from Sagersville City Hall. Tell anyone that you can. And the other reminder, simply, this is how you get information on our calendar, like birthdays and anniversaries, too. I'll be right back.
Only one school district in Eastern Kentucky offers the most athletic and extracurricular offerings to our students: Johnson County Schools. Not only do we offer the widest array of sports, including the area's only competitive swimming and bowling teams, but our students also compete on the biggest stages, evidenced by our countless regional titles and 2 football state championships. Our performing arts offers students top-tier choir, band, and drama programs. Give your child the power of opportunity that is only available in Johnson County Schools.
Someone dies in the U.S. every 7 minutes from an overdose, and over half of the population gets or takes pills from a friend or relative. And about 46 million and counting are exposed to narcotics in their drinking water. So don't toss them, flush them, or leave them lying around. Safely dispose of your unneeded meds anytime at Parkway Pharmacy,
where you can always talk to a pharmacist when you need one.
Hello, I'm Dr. Cheryl Stalder-Cheney,
podiatrist currently located in Sayersville, Kentucky. I've been servicing patients within Eastern Kentucky for the past 20 years.
Our feet are the foundation for everything we do, and whether you're suffering from fractures or injuries, need custom orthotics, diabetic foot care, sports medicine, heel pain, wound care, or anything else foot related, relief is just one step away.
Welcome to Hope Family Podiatry Center, where we take care of all of your podiatric needs.
Located on the Parkway next to Hope Pediatrics.
Get ready for the new school year with Appalachian Wireless. Whether you need a smartphone, a wearable, or an iPad, we have your back-to-school solution. Visit AppalachianWireless.com or a retail location for our back-to-school deals. We are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
Get great deals on the greatest brands at Conley Tire with up to $150 back on Goodyears, $100 on Hancooks, $100 on Mickey Thompson's, $125 on Yokohamas. And you can always pay now or later. Plus quick service with oil changes, brake jobs, $35 computer diagnostics to fix and repair your ride at Conley Tire and ConleyTire.net.
Keeping a campaign promise, and one that he has reiterated on numerous occasions here on the program, asking for McGoffin County's patience as he conducts his thorough investigations. One of those has resulted in the execution of a federal arrest warrant earlier today, the first of many, he says, forthcoming in the next few weeks and months. This one resulting in the raid of a McGoffin County man's home, which has been the subject of other raids by state and other authorities over many years. Still on federal probation and still on the run after today's raid is Greg Howard of Bloomington.
Sheriff Meade, his department, DEA London, the Kentucky State Police, the Morgan County Sheriff's Department, Operation Unite. Also, the Attorney General's office called in to assist with today's raid, concentrating fully and giving full resources to executing a federal arrest warrant at the residence of Greg Howard, who was not at the residence upon their arrival early this morning. The only details I can have were those that I was able to gather just while there and from a distance as they left this location to go to another to further their investigation later on in the afternoon. But these authorities were all there for a number of hours today. They were seen collecting and removing evidence from the home they had after believing that Howard may still be in the near vicinity. Resources such as the Kentucky State Police helicopter flying above and a K-9 unit or units on the ground to assist with the search. Howard, of course, has been the subject of a number of other state and federal investigations, has also as well served time for at least one, if not two of those, and is still on federal probation and parole, and is now a fugitive and the subject of a manhunt by the McGoffin County Sheriff's Department at this hour. Sheriff Meade was, as did all agencies, in another portion of McGoffin County for the remainder of the evening and is expected to give us more details on the investigation tomorrow. For now, if anyone has seen or know the whereabouts of Greg Howard, you're asked to call authorities.
Sheriff Meade says he'll be with me tomorrow in person to give as many details as possible about the investigation, the raid today, and other drug-related news. With that said, just now receiving confirmation about two people which died in a Powell County crash head-on yesterday afternoon. 80-year-old William Thompson from the Clay City area reportedly struck another vehicle after he crossed the center line. That other vehicle has been confirmed by KSP to have been driven by 79-year-old Priscilla Davis. She was a Jeffersonville woman. She and Mr. Thompson were both pronounced dead at the scene while the accident remains under investigation. All right, I'm off to the McGoffin County Board of Education meeting after your Licking Valley RACC Outlook. A few tweaks to be made. The cooler days, a couple of them gotten just a bit cooler, and a couple of the hotter days have gotten just a bit hotter.
But still a beautiful Saturday in store for one of the biggest days of the year, Community Day in McGoffin County. But let's get there just a little bit slowly and enjoy what we have before us. We have partly cloudy skies tonight and a low of 62. Some of that nice fall weather, especially if you were outside like I was for a number of hours today, which was nice to be outside, mind you. But when the sun was kind of behind a cloud and that breeze was blowing, it had a fall feel to it, absolutely, and it was gorgeous. And we'll see another one pretty much like it tomorrow. Winds will be on the downtick, I think, for your Friday, down to 3 to 8 instead of closer to 15 miles per hour. But 78 after a little morning fog tomorrow for your daytime high, sunny skies and 55 degrees. Now that does include, of course, the 20% chance of some showers between 11 and 1 tonight that we're still going to leave in there as a technicality. But it's been in there all week long, so there's a consistent pattern showing that there is at least a possibility of some showers. 11 tonight to 1 or 2 in the morning. Nothing severe or associated with any thunderstorms, but the only blip in the entire radar is still for your 7-day. Again, 78 and sunny tomorrow. Saturday, Community Day, nice, comfortable, 82 sunny degrees, clear skies, lows again that evening, 58. You know, the party's still going to be going on. The music will go until 10 o'clock or so with Terry Miller and his group, and that's going to follow a full day of fun, and the weather's going to be absolutely perfect for it. Sunday, warmer. That's when we start to see things tick up. We'll see 89, close to 90 degrees on your Sunday. Beautiful, sunny, mostly clear for the last half of your weekend. And then smack dab into the 90s we'll go, and where we will stay for a few days, still expected. Right now, a pretty consistent run next week, beginning with a 94-degree Monday. I see red. 94 Monday and sunny, 92 Tuesday, mostly sunny, 91 Wednesday, mostly sunny or sunny. Thursday, I think we're still barely holding on to the 90s. We'll have to wait and see how long it runs, but still going to be another hot one and sunny skies above. Again, that's the driest and one of the nicest, albeit warm, on the second half, or in the second half forecast we've had in a while, and certainly deservedly so. So I hope everyone can find a little time to enjoy it, because these days are starting to become numbered more and more as we're starting to bear down a little more seriously on September, and you know what, from there. 78 to 94, that's our temperature swing from tomorrow through Monday. There's something in there for everyone, certainly.
And that's it. Again, Sheriff Meade with us tomorrow in studio. He will be discussing today's raid of the residence of Greg Howard and the, at this time, ongoing search for him. And again, if you have any information about his potential whereabouts, please call McGoffin County's 911 or the McGoffin County Sheriff's Department, or any contact you have for any member thereof. And I'll see you back here tomorrow night. Good Thursday to you.